Yo, what's up guys, Bajheera here. Now this video goes out to all my warrior, DK, rep, pally, strength, weapon wielding classes on how to get this sweet Sorrowbane epic two-hander with a 180 item level, haste, verse, stats, something great to get you started, and a pretty cool looking weapon too. It does involve a series of, quote, secret tasks to buff up your strength to make you worthy of wielding this pretty sweet weapon. So this whole situation pretty much occurs in Maldraxxus. However, you are going to need to make a quick stop before you begin in Revendreth. So there is a particular vendor in Revendreth that sells a particular type of potion. And I didn't do anything special to farm the stuff you need for this. So I'm pretty sure you're probably just going to end up getting what you need by questing in the area. But if you don't, then you can kind of see what it takes. It just costs some stuff. And I already bought it, so thankfully I had enough stuff to buy it. but I had it, so I said, alright, I'll pick up one of these potions. And then you're going to go to Maldraxxus, and you're going to find this vendor that's chilling on like the bottom side of the Arena of Pain, and you're going to buy a potion of unusual strength. And I think that maybe you have to do some quests in the area to unlock this. But like I said, I just quested through the areas and I was able to find both of those guys and talk to them and buy it just fine. So the next thing you're going to want to do is set your hearth to the Theater of Pain. Now there are also little scrolls that you can buy that will send you to the Theater of Pain. But I don't have those, so the hearth will work just fine. And then I recommend that you acquaint yourself with where this sword is. So basically when you run down from the inn or the hearth area, you're going to find this little sword with an arm sticking out of it. And that, my friends, is Unar's arm and Sorrowbane. That's what we're looking for. And it's just right on that area of the map. I do need to mention that you can buy your potion anytime. Both those potions, you should just go ahead and pick those up and just have them in your inventory if Sorrowbane is something that you're going to want to get. Because what you're looking for is a particular world quest called A Few Bumps in the Road. It's the world quest in Maldraxxus where you have to defend some siege ballista. So there's the potions right there. I'm going to actually probably move those so I can find them. You guys can see that my bags are pretty full. I have a nice little like shrine to unhinge that we had to farm. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But it's this quest right here. A few bumps along the way. Sorry, not a few bumps in the road. A few bumps along the way. And once this world quest is active, this is kind of what lets you know it's like, okay, I can start this process. So what happens is you kill these little mobs attacking the siege ballista, and make sure that you have the flight path over to that next area, because we're gonna need that too. So you kill these guys, and you defend the ballista, and by defending the ballista, you're gonna get this buff. So the thing is, it's not actually about having a certain strength value, I don't think. I think it's about having these 4, like, sort of strength increasing things, right? So I think that's what matters more than actually just having a certain amount of strength. So like buffs and taking other strength potions I don't think really matter. It's more about like buffing yourself within the lore of Shadowlands. So you'll kill all these guys, you'll get a nice little buff. Once you get 2 stacks of it, you'll complete the world quest at 2 stacks, I believe, too. And then you'll have a buff for 10 minutes that allows you to hoof it all the way over to the next place. Now I do think that you should probably just fly over there. That's why I made sure and check that I had that flight path. So we complete the world quest. Artillery defended 2 out of 2. And you'll see up in that corner of my buffs, I have that shield buff with the 2 on it for 10 minutes. So that means you got 10 minutes from now to get this thing going. This is where the timer basically starts, right? So the next thing we got to do is hit the flight path real quick. We're going to fly to this flight path right here, because there are some particular little mushrooms that we gotta go munch on. Way down in the bottom corner of that little zone that I was just mousing over. And we gotta eat 4 of those. And that will give us another buff that we need to take out Sorrowbane. Now, the thing about this is, 2 things. One, other people may be farming this. I've heard a lot of people being like, man, I wanted to get Sorrowbane, but so many people were farming the mushrooms, it was hard to get enough of them. And 2, when you do consume all 4 mushrooms, you begin to walk extremely slowly. So that's why you want to have your hearth set to the Theater of Pain, And hopefully you're playing a class with some movement abilities, or you want to get, probably ideally, the Scroll of Teleport to Theater of Pain, because I believe the scroll that teleports you there kind of plops you right on the stairs rather than bringing you to the inn, which is a little bit further away. And as you'll see once we once we actually get to that part, it actually is important because like I'm saying, you walk real slow, and you have 2 minutes to get there, which isn't that big of a deal. But I'll tell you what happened with me. It was kind of funny. I took one of my potions like while I was walking up, because I was like, I have enough time, and it actually was like, oh man, am I gonna miss this? Because the potion of unusual strength, the little yellow one that you get, that one only lasts for 25 seconds, so you might just want to wait till you're at the sword. So those are the little red caps, edible red caps, and I felt like I ate some of them and they didn't do anything. Like that first one didn't do anything for me, so maybe I was just clicking the wrong ones. And there are mobs here, so you're gonna have to hustle. But I was getting a little bit cute here. I'm slaying some mobs, making sure I got my loot. There's even a rare up here that I wanted, so maybe I was just doing something wrong. Maybe I wasn't like completing the cast, or maybe not every mushroom actually gives you the buff, or maybe there's only a particular kind of red cap that I'm supposed to click on. So let me see about this one. Oh, that's a construct canker. That's why I didn't give. Oh wait, but a construct canker seemed to. Wait, did I ate both? Okay, so don't be fooled. That's an edible red cap. Don't be fooled by the construct canker if that's what I was clicking on. I was like, how long do I have? I'm all right. Let's kill this thing. So maybe it was the construct cankers that were making me slow, not the red caps. Let me click this one. Hey, this rare's not letting me kill it. maybe that's why. Oh, I was doing it wrong. That's funny. So at least be careful, huh? See, you know, this is why we do this, so that ahead of time, so I can do this in a really like rushed manner, so I make the common mistakes that you guys might make while you're rushing, and then I tell you about them so you don't make them, right? Good guy Bajheera is looking out for the homies. But I'm gonna slay this guy. What does he give me? I don't even remember. I was like trying to hustle up. So here's an edible red cap. So I think I have like a stack of 2 right now. And I think we grow a little more swole. No, see, it is. So, oh, it just gave me something. So I do get slow from the buff. There you go. Well, good to know. Just learning about this wondrous Sorrowbane quest together. So once you get your 4 red caps, you're gonna want a hearth or use your Theater of Pain teleport, because you're a slow boy and you only got yeah, see, it doesn't reduce your movement speed, but you want to get that 20% though. You're a slow boy, so you're gonna be hustling. But fortunately for me, I tried to mount up and it's like, ugh. I think I just like hit the ceiling. I probably could have mounted, but I'm like, okay, where do I go? So the mount is slow too. It's like, alright, we gotta leap. And now you guys were wondering why we went Night Fae. Look at this, dude. Look at these blinks. Thank goodness I was Night Fae. If I wasn't Night Fae, I would have never pulled out Sorrowbane. So you gotta be a Night Fae. The secret ingredient. You gotta be Night Fae to pull out the sword. Because look at this. It's a long walk, and you're looking at your buffs. You're like, oh no, 2 minutes to go. No, I think I would have been fine. You have plenty of time to slowly saunter over to Sorrowbane. But what I'm saying is, don't do what I did, where I'm like, we're pretty close. We're getting there. Let's go ahead and start popping my potions, and it's like a 25-second duration. And I'm like, uh-oh. Can we make it? Oh, it's kind of far away. This one lasts a whole minute, so you're probably not as risky there, but it looks like we made it there with plenty of time. As long as, but imagine if it was like a 5-second like loot, a 5-second cast time to loot it. I'm like, oh no. Oh no. But fortunately we're alright. Got 5 copper. That's the real treasure of this quest. 5 coppers. Sorrowbane is alright too. No, it's actually pretty cool. So this is gonna give you a little bit lower item level than a Mythic 0. But if you guys are just out there grinding BGs and you want to get a weapon that doesn't really require you to have a group for Mythic 0 farming, then grab Sorrowbane, man. It's pretty cool. It also has that neat effect to have a chance to instantly execute lesser creatures. So definitely should mean you're instantly executing all the horde out there. I'm kidding, hordes. Settle down. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to show it some love if this helped you out and you got a new weapon out of it. Peace!